Shalom, 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 Yasha. It's your boy, Brother Allah, back at you with another quick edifying video. Today's lesson is going to be called Eve, You Didn't Get the Memo. Right? First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Halal, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and his only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahawashi, right? In the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who have ruled well through the Spirit, and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days, and has pushed this gospel and this truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom. Another mighty shalom to all you Akim out there laboring on the highways and hedges and on the unicorn, which is this internet, pushing this 100% doctrine, this 100% truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom to you all as well. Like I said, today's lesson is going to be called Eve Didn't Get the Memo, right? And I came across this article, it's about an hour ago, right? And it's from, this is Your Tango. It says, Mom of 7 says she wants to have at least 15 kids because of the government benefits that fuel her lifestyle. All right. And evidently she hasn't been watching what Nero, aka DJ, has been doing. Right. But let's read. So it says government benefits are intended to help people, and no one in need should be afraid to use them. However, some people have figured out ways to play the system, including a mom of 7 on TikTok, right? It says the mom said she wants to have at least 15 kids because of the government benefits that fuel her lifestyle. The mom goes by Black Beauty, Salakia, 235. TikTok, it says in a recent video, she hopped onto the We Listen and We Don't Judge trend to share a confession of her own, right? She says, had 7 kids by the age of 20 from 7 different men and getting 3,000 in food stamps. All right. So it says, we listen, but we don't judge. She began, yes, I had my first child at 13. I got pregnant at 13. While many would find this information shocking, she wasn't done sharing. She said, then I had another one at 15. She continued, right? Says, then popped another one at 16 and 17, then 18, 19, and so on, right? And you just when you actually see the video and you just hear her talk about it, right? It's not like, I had my first child, my baby boy. It's just like, oh, I popped another one. Like, it's not even a real thing. I just popped me another one out, right? That's the mentality. So it says, yes, I have 7 kids. I'm not ashamed of it, from 7 different men. And I am currently pregnant right now with my 8th child, she shared, and that's by my food stamp plug that helps me get 3,000 a month in food and groceries. So it says the mom said she had absolutely no regrets. I was young, but I don't care. She confessed, I don't care. I love 7 kids. I'm going to continue to have more and more and more. Might end up with 15 next year. Who knows? Dubbing herself your food stamp queen, she claimed that she does all this to fund her lifestyle, which undoubtedly quite expensive. It says, with that many children to care for, 7 kids, 7 baby daddies, right? And there she is. So it says, when you swipe your 3,000 EBT card at fast food. So it says the mom frequently posts content about $3,000 she receives in food stamps, often including her children in the videos. She's shown herself swiping her EBT card at hibachi, Little Caesars, McDonald's, Taco Bell. EBC stands for, of course, electronic benefit transfer, and is a system used to access food stamp benefits. So it says, while this mom could technically be receiving any number of government benefits, the ones she repeatedly referred to were food stamps or Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, right? It says, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, SNAP helps low-income people buy the food they need for good health. The amount of SNAP benefits you can get is based on the U.S. Department of Agriculture's 30 food plan, which is an estimate of how much it costs to buy food to prepare nutritious, low-cost meals for your household. Okay, and then you see another one. She says, so you're getting $3,000 in EBT and paying $0 for a 5-bedroom, right? And she's loving it. Okay, so it says a person's eligibility is based on their income and the number of people in their household. In most states, a family of 8 must not make more than the gross monthly income requirement of $5,000 and the net monthly income requirement of $4,300 to be qualified. So this mother cannot be making more than roughly $5,000 monthly, which would be unheard of. It says the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that the average American made $1,100 a week in the fourth quarter of 2024, or basically $4,740 a month. Assuming she's a sole breadwinner in the household, it is feasible that she would be making the right amount to receive SNAP benefits, especially with that many mouths to feed. All right. So, but evidently she didn't get the memo, right, of what Trump Nero is doing, right? Because he's waking up every day and writing and signing new agendas and new executive orders, right, over and over again, right? But this is, and there's a lot to break down, but I'm not even going to get into all of this, right? 7 baby daddies, 7 children, 7 baby dad, 8. There's an 8th one on the way, right? But you're getting on social media bragging about how you get 3,000 in EBT and you're not paying no money, right, for 5 bedrooms. But all this stuff is about to end at the end of the day, right? All this is about to end. So just want to get a couple. Let's what she didn't get the memo that matter of fact, let's get that. She did not get the memo that this place is going down, right? This place is going down. All right. Let's go to Jeremiah, right? 30. And let's see. Let's start at verse number 5. Right? Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 5. It says, for thus saith Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. It says, ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. It says, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. It says, alas, that day is great, so that there is none like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right. It's about to be a time where it says like no other, right? What is Daniel, right? Daniel 12. This is the time of the end. All right. While you're sitting here, making TikTok videos, talking about how much money you're getting for your EBT and how you're not paying. Hey, all this stuff is about to be, if you're not listening and seeing what this dude is doing, but it's the simple minded of our people, right? So this is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. It says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book." All right. And those who are going to be delivered are of the elect. Right. But this time that we're getting into of Jacob's trouble, man, this is the purging, to get rid of, the Lord is going to get rid of a lot of folks, man. Right. And it says like a time, it says, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation. Right. And you go back to our history, it was to a point where we were being starved out, that we had to eat our own children. And it's going to be even worse than that. Right. So while you sitting here thinking you're going to go to McDonald's and you're going to go to Taco Bell and Hibachi and swipe your card, and you and your 7, 8 children, however many, right? You think it's going to be good? No, right? This trouble is coming. All right. Matter of fact, let's go to 2nd Ezra, right? 2nd Ezra chapter 16, right? It says, let's see. The 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 17, right? It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days, right? Because Ezra was seeing, the future, right? He was seeing what was happening in these times, which are coming upon us. All right. So it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Right? But you see how Eve has no care in the world, right? She don't care what she's doing. Salakia. Something that just popped in my head. Hold on a second. I just need to put it in there. Salakia. Just need to get that. Okay. Just had that. All right. So it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Right? The Lord is doing this, to appease the wrath, man. To appease his wrath. He's sending out spirits, wild beasts, right? Storms, hail, fire, all these things. The Lord is visiting this place, right? But you got simple-minded, Eve and Jake, out there, right? Because somebody's out there continuing to try to put seed in her, one after another, right? And thinking it's good. It says, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. All right. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be a good case. Right now, she's getting all the benefits. Right. She doesn't have to pay for nothing. Right. She probably got child support. She probably, she got the EBT. Right. She's got all these different things. She's living it up. Right. With no care in the world. Right. It says that they shall think themselves to be a good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Right? Because she loves her her Uncle Sam benefits, man. She loves it. right? And she's just riding it, and and ultimately, right, this mindset that she has is ultimately going to lead her, right, right here with her children, right? Revelation 13, right? Just being simple-minded. Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay? Because she's going to want to continue to have those benefits. And what are they going to say? Well, yeah, we'll give them to you. Yeah, just come here. We got something to give you, right? It's a physical thing, and you and your children. Yep, come on over here. Yep, you guys all come get it, right? And she's gonna be first in line, so she could have her benefits that, that Esau, started with those top banking family, those elites are gonna be trying to push out, right? She's that perfect. That's the creation of Esau, right? Is her mentality here in Babylon, right? It's that same mentality as Jake. They out here chasing money, chasing these different things, trying to keep up this lifestyle, and they'll do anything to keep it, right? Even taking, Revelation 13 and 16. All right? That's the mentality. All right? The scriptures tell you in the book of Isaiah 31, right? Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 1, it says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, right? And this is modern day Egypt. This is spiritual Egypt here, right? It says, and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, right? I love it, man. I get to live my lifestyle, right? I don't have to do nothing, right? Yep. I got 7, 8 baby daddies. It's okay. I'm getting $3,000 in food stamps, right? So it says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, right? Let's see. It says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will rise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. It says, now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, and their horse is flesh and not spirit. When Yahawah shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fail together. Right? It is written. All right? And Eve wants to put her trust, right, in Esau, just as back in the day where, with Eve, in the garden, right, trying to put her trust in something else than Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And that same mentality is here, and you see it, right? And she's just so happy about that. And she didn't get the memo that, guess what? Nero is signing all this stuff, about to cancel all this stuff. All right. She doesn't get that, but she's too caught up in, trying to live her best life, and using, popping out babies, as her leverage. All right. And that's what I wanted to get. Let's get 1 Timothy 5 and verse number 6. It says, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. Okay? And that's what she doesn't understand, right? she's basically what we call the walking dead. All right. She's just walking fuel, right, for those ICBM missiles. If she even makes it that far, right? Because guess what? The Lord is bringing all types of judgments, from famine to plagues, pestilences, right? To even her, who she puts her trust in, right? Esau, and his government. What do you think they're gonna do? It says they're gonna be like madmen, sparing none, right? You think they're gonna spare her, and her 7, 8 children, right? Because she wants to go out and live her best life. No, right? It says, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth, right? It says, but the widow who lives only for pleasure is spiritually dead even while she lives, right? And we know, just, Yahawashi talked about this, right? This is an adulterous generation, all right? When you go into the book of Sirach, she's that definition who she opens her quiver for every arrow, all right? But this is the mentality, and she didn't get the memo that guess what? This stuff is about to be gone. This stuff is about to go bye-bye, right? This place is going away faster, than her having children, at this point. But, this is the mentality of our people. And this is why the Lord said, right? Jeremiah 4, right? Jeremiah 4 and 22, right? It says, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodist children. It says, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. All right. And her whole mentality is, well, I'll just keep having children because then they're just going to keep giving me benefits. She doesn't understand that this place is about to run dry. All right. And then what's going to happen? Then she's going to be trying to get rid of them children. Right. We know the history where our people had to eat their own children, because of the starvation, because of the atrocities, right? And Jacob's trouble is going to be worse than any time that we've ever been through, right? But that's why it talks about Isaiah 32. All right. Isaiah 32 and Salakia. I just roll right past it. Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9, it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Right? Because, she has no cares in the world. Right? She ain't got to worry about no house note, no rent, no none of that. All she's got to figure out is where she's going to go today. Is it going to be Taco Bell? Going to be the hibachi? Right? That's her whole mentality, right? But when all that is shut down, and now she doesn't have any of that, what is she gonna do, right? That's why it says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for your vintage shall fail." It says, "The gathering shall not come." All right, you're gonna be sitting there trying to wait for that, for that EBT to kick in. You're gonna be trying to wait for that. What is that? I can't even think of it. Child support to kick in, right? All that stuff's gonna be gone. All right. It says, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you, make you bare, gird sackcloth upon your loins." Right? It says, "They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine." Right? And the Lord is getting ready, to humble a lot of women. Right? A lot of women. right? In this time, right? And this is ultimately why the Lord has to destroy a lot of people on this side, right? Especially our people, especially here in Babylon, right? That's why it says 2/3 of our people are going to have to perish, man, right? Because they just have no sense, right? Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8, and it says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein." Right? It says, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried, and they shall call on my name." Right? Not Esau, right? Not the snaps, right? Not the HUD, right? None of that, right? It says, "They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, is my power." All right, and our people put too much trust, right, in Esau, and ultimately, what is he going to do? He's going to lead you straight to that MOTB, straight to the wrath of Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi. All right, and we had to understand that, right? But it's the simple mind, and obviously, she didn't get the memo. And if she did, she didn't read it and she didn't care about it, right? But that's why the Lord is going to put these and do these moves that he's got to do. All right? So, you understand and you figure out why Jacob's trouble has to happen, right? Because the Lord has to purge a lot of folks because they can't come into the kingdom in this estate, in the mind estate of that, they're going to just depend and trust in. Matter of fact, let me get that. Right, I'm about to close it. I don't want to make this too long. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse number 17, it says, "As for us, our eyes have yet failed for our vain help, and our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us." That's the mentality of a lot of our people, right? They putting their trust in this place that really is set up against them and set up to keep them down, right? But our people are so simple-minded, right? Like Jeremiah said, they're sottish, they're stupid, right? And they have no knowledge. And ultimately, that's going to lead to their destruction, right? So Eve didn't get the memo, evidently. So I just want to do this quick lesson. Lord's will, this was edifying. Right, with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, call Halal Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Peace and blessings to the elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad. A mighty shalom to the 144,000 men and to the rest of the elect. Stay diligent, stay focused, keep praying for one another. Put your trust in Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi. All right? Stop putting your trust in the government. Stop putting your trust in, Esau, man, is not looking to help you out at the end of the day. All right? And a lot of people are going to be ashamed and humbled in these days to come. All right? And with that, I'll say shalom.